And I got a fucking special guest. He's coming up right quick. I'm gonna get him on the motherfucking show. Let me get my cuz. Let me see. Come on, cuz. Where you at? I see you in the backstage and shit. Where you at? Let me see. Okay, you added to the stage. Say something. Yeah, come on in this motherfucker. All right, all right. I see you, daddy. I see you, daddy.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I don't know what happened to Jesus Peace, yeah.
Hold on.
But Oink Oink out there.
Can you see me now?
Yeah, I can see.
That's my avatar. That's my avatar.
All right, Avatar Mudagoon. What's going on?
What's up, cuz? Shit, what's up,
I,
cuz?
I was just letting the folks know we heavy on weight. Greedy is the state, baby. That's where we at, baby. City of all, man. Yeah. We at the
Yeah,
G way. Kid folks show. He put it down. The G way.
get that nigga. We can get that nigga a round of
That's the
applause.
way we play, eh?
That's right. That's
Hey,
right. That's
y'all check this out right quick, man. Y'all go subscribe to the channel, y'all. Y'all hit that notification bell, man. Y'all check in, man. Y'all go on and put some donations in. We usually don't ask for no money, you know what I'm saying? But shit, everybody else doing it. They putting their little signs up there talking about donate with their little cash app names and shit. So we might as well join in on the bandwagon.
yeah.
You
We gotta get
dig?
in on the bag, cuz we gotta get in on the bag and
Hey,
shit.
like Too Short say, get in where you fit in, kid folks.
Get in where you motherfucking fit in. Shit.
Yeah.
So hey, look, there's a lot of shit going on
Yes,
in the
sir.
YouTube streets.
Yes, sir. Always.
You was
When it don't.
yeah, let me give you a round of applause on this shit. Let me give you a round of applause on this
hey,
shit.
hey, what they say? The streets don't sleep, baby.
The streets
Shit,
don't
like YouTube. YouTube don't sleep.
the streets don't motherfucking sleep, man. Nah, they don't sleep at all, cuz they don't sleep at all. So shit. What's been cracking lagging, man? Shit, I had me a little goddamn beverage, had me a few beverages to drink and shit.
Oh man.
And
Oh
I, I
man.
was
We
gonna
don't huh?
I was gonna be slipping on my pimping, but I was like, nah, we got to pop out.
Yeah,
Nigga got
we
to pop out, man. Nigga done missed a couple of days in this shit now, man. So nigga had to pop back out. And we be talking about a lot of shit on the phone, but it's time to
yeah.
just bring it to the motherfucking YouTube wave.
Right.
So
Yeah. We were gonna come like I was telling you earlier. We were gonna come mess with you, me and the granddaddy T baby. But I had to get myself up in the kitchen and do my duties. You know what I'm saying before I could, do what I wanted to do with y'all. But if he watching this, that's what happened, T baby. That's why I couldn't make it to you, man. I had to.
salute to that boy granddaddy, man, the motherfucking OGT.
Yeah, I
Uh,
had to get my chef out.
the mafia, man, that nigga with that street life mafia music, man. That nigga there,
Yeah,
he a
yeah,
handful. But
yeah.
y'all seen him on the very first episode, man. Salute to that nigga. T baby, man. That nigga T baby a wild boy.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
So shit, man. What's on your mind, man? We in the YouTube shit.
Man, I was telling you earlier this morning when we talked, I had seen something, man. Really I had seen it, had caught my eyes like a day or so, but I really didn't pay attention to it until this morning when I was watching Marcellus Wiley show. The
Yes,
guy
sir.
that used to play for the NFL, if a lot of people don't know, he used to play for the San Diego Chargers and the Buffalo Bills and shit. But anyway, he was putting up a clip about this guy named Ray Daniels. Now I don't really know Ray Daniels like that, but I know something about he's like a record executive or whatever. And he started talking about LeBron James and the difference between LeBron and Kobe Bryant. And he was saying that certain decisions that LeBron James made because he didn't have it was lack of a father figure versus the decisions that Kobe Bryant made in life, you know.
Right.
So that was an interesting take on what he said, and I kind of took it as he's true. I'm not saying that about LeBron, but in actuality, even in my life, where when you don't have a male figure or a father figure, just even a male figure, you can have a lack of certain things that's not gonna be, that's gonna be pretty much missing in your life. Like, say if I had the right male figure or father figure in my life to guide me on certain things in life that I was bumping my head on, like it's the same when like when your mom teach you or whoever teaches you don't touch the stove, it's hot. You feel me?
Right.
They're teaching you. So when you get to a certain age, like what, say 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, the teaching stops pretty much because now they're not telling you, hey, you need to really start thinking about what you're going to do in life. Hey, you might need to start thinking about you need to do this. Hey, I wasn't getting that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't getting the teachings of, hey, man, this is what niggas do. You got to watch niggas. Niggas will entice you to do this just to mess up your life or cetera, cetera, cetera. So I think Valentine's Day. Okay, that's my son, y'all. So I think if I had that in my life, and I think that's missing in a lot of men life also, when we don't have that right male figure or father figure, certain things might not add up in our life if we did have that person. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's facts.
So yeah, it tripped me out, man. And then I really want to see what LeBron James think of that take. You know what I'm saying? So, but what was interesting, he was like LeBron had to leave Cleveland because he was basically saying a real man, if he had a father, like man, you don't run from your problems, you face them head on.
Right.
So I think he took that take of LeBron going to Miami and you see what I'm saying, and having to conquer Boston or whatever to get that title. So,
Right. Facts.
but yeah, it was good, man. See stuff like that intrigues me. That makes sense, when you hear shit like that. And I think the guy he really didn't want to go there, but sometimes you gotta, hey man, the truth hurts sometimes. You just gotta people gotta hear the truth sometime, man. We can't sugarcoat shit sometimes. If you
They
if
ain't
you
sugarcoated for us, so shit.
Right. You know, so I mean, somebody trying to tell you something, people don't get your emotion, don't get your ass all tied in a loop and shit. Go out and listen to it, take heed to it. You know what I'm saying? It might be something to really benefit you. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's how I looked at it. It was a nice little take by Ray Daniels, man. But like I say, I'm waiting on LeBron James now. I want to see what he say. That's gonna
Oh,
be
did they have a clip of Ray Daniels talking about this shit?
Yeah, yeah. I think I
Oh
don't
well,
know.
you know what, you sent it to me this morning, but
Okay, okay, yeah, okay, good. Cause
I
I
would
could.
I would have to go in there and find it.
Okay,
I had to go in there and find it. Yeah, now that's some interesting shit though, man. Cause Kobe Bryant was built different. You know what I'm
right,
saying? And
right,
uh, I don't compare LeBron to Kobe because shit, LeBron is a Renaissance man. Man, he had to travel to get the titles and shit. He had to lead to become and learn how to become a winner from a winner, which was Dwayne Wade.
right,
Dwayne Wade taught him how to win.
right.
Kobe adapted that killer mentality, night in and night out, emulating Jordan, man.
Right.
And that's
And,
some venomous shit.
and Jordan had a father.
And
See what I'm
Jordan
saying?
had a father, yeah.
You see?
Now we ain't shitting on LeBron's story, but I get exactly where you coming from. Now you speaking facts right now.
Yeah, yeah. I think Ray he wasn't shitting on LeBron because he thought it was it is an amazing story. If you can make it without your dad and your single mother can raise a boy because it's hard for a mother to raise a boy. So let's just get that out the way. So
Right.
yeah, it is an amazing story. So yeah, nobody not shitting on the story. I think even the man that made the comment not even shitting on the story because he says it's an amazing story, but he just saying certain decisions that was made, you can tell, it wasn't a man in his life. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So
Facts.
that's what that was about. You know. Okay, y'all, give me a second. Let me deal with my baby boy for a minute. What you want to watch, Elijah?
Okay, now you good shit. I know you over there taking
Okay.
care of Buka man.
Okay.
Shout out to Buka man.
There you go, y'all.
Hey, here's Buka.
Uh, Acting a fool. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
shit.
So see with that, my son has a father figure. So he gonna make some great decisions. So this touch with all what we talking about with the subject, the topic that's in hand right now. You know. So
Right.
but
Man,
yeah,
yeah, no, that's an interesting take on that shit though.
yeah, man.
Nah, that's some real shit though that he was actually really saying though. That shit makes a difference.
it do make a difference.
You
I
know,
think it's
because we like we can go back and learn on our own, nigga. We ain't have no men in our life to teach us how to be
right,
lovers to these women and shit and be
right,
nurturers and
right,
know how to love and caress them and shit, nigga. We went through some shit.
right.
We was taught on some pimping shit, some player shit, some mac and shit.
Getting fucked up shit.
Getting some fucked up.
Getting fucked up. That's what we learned how to get fucked up. Go like a wino. We was seeing the winos and our uncles was basically some motherfucking winos. You kind of in a sense. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Doing wino shit.
In
If
so
y'all
many
know what I
ways.
mean. Right. In so many ways they doing wino shit, y'all. They what we gotta fail to realize what we learning now is they didn't know how to live. They were just learning too. Now that we realize it, as we mature now, we realize, man, we learning as we go. Shit,
Right.
you know.
Fact.
So that I'll go with this topic with LeBron. With everything. You know what I'm saying? We learning as we go, man. There ain't no fucking no manual on this shit. You know what I'm saying? On
Ain't
how
no
to
ain't no book on it. It ain't like the Bible because
yeah.
half of these people, and it's so crazy, man. They go to fucking church, they go try to seek salvation and righteousness, and they
Right,
don't even know the biggest misconception about the church. They don't even know what the Bible stands for,
right,
and they don't even know the Bible means basic instructions before
right,
leaving Earth. They don't
right,
even understand that part.
right,
So if you can't understand that, how the fuck you gonna understand the rest of the shit?
right. Man, them the biggest hypocrites, man, in the church house, man.
Right. Yeah, they hypocrites for real.
Let me tell you something. People that don't be in the church do more holy shit than them. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
What people gotta understand, we don't really want to get on religion because y'all know the old law, religion and politics start shit.
Yeah.
But I want to just say this on the religion tip, y'all. Religion was made to brainwash. So that just stay there. That's all I want to say on that. So y'all think about that. Y'all go to the library or do some Googling. Go check out your history, y'all. So you can understand where religion come from and why and what it's for. You know. That's all I want to tell y'all. Let's educate ourselves, y'all.
It was for control.
Right. Let's educate ourselves, people out there. You know, y'all know what I hate. I hate motherfuckers that assume. Let's do our homework. Simple.
That's right.
Yeah, that's all we gotta do, y'all. Do our homework.
Real
Right.
shit. Real shit.
And y'all check this out. Y'all spread the message. We're gonna go back to that again. Y'all watching, share this shit. Get the word
Like,
out
share, and
there.
subscribe. Yes, sir. Like, share, subscribe. Get them likes up to get us hyped up. Shit, y'all know what the fuck to do.
Yeah,
You know
get
what I'm saying?
this.
Even though, and you know what? I ain't even tripping. I don't even give a fuck if we ain't got nobody watching right now because they might not even know we fucking live.
That's okay.
I've been noticing a lot of people
Uh-huh.
when they hit that bell button, they don't know they got to hit the top button to get the notification every time. So
Yeah, a lot of them don't know that. Yeah.
I had to learn this shit too, man. But you know, a motherfucker ain't gonna tell you how to run this shit.
Right, right.
So you know, hey, you know, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? We
Man,
live.
it's trial and error, like you said, trial and error, learning, and we learning as we go on anything. Like we were just saying earlier about life. So it's everything, y'all. Everything take time in the process. But yeah, motherfuckers will try to hinder you from learning shit because they can't get ahead. So yeah, we already, we know what the game about. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, we had to learn that later on. See, if I'd have had a male figure meal and they would have told me that at a young age, like at 5, 6, 7, 8, you see what I'm saying? Like, get me
But
ready
the
for the
older blacks, man, they was naive to a lot of shit, man.
right.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't encounter the shit we had to deal with because at the time they was coming up, they was on that my brother kind of shit.
Gosh.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We grew up within that shit too, but we figure you niggas ain't our motherfucking brothers talking that bullshit
Mm-hmm.
when it come between money,
Mm-hmm.
getting the job, and getting some pussy.
Mm-hmm. Cause remember, you told me a story back when we was in school. I don't know, we was out of school, but you said you was into this girl and the nigga told you some shit about the girl that she had AIDS just to keep you away from the bitch.
Yes,
Shit like that.
yes, that bullshit.
That bullshit hating on the nigga. He can't get the pussy. He see you got your eye on the pussy. He wanna knock you out the pussy by telling you she got some shit. Now remind y'all, we think shit like that true because that shit was going on around our neighborhood. So shit, I'd have ran too if nigga tell me, you know what I'm saying? But niggas was doing that, y'all. The cop block a nigga from getting the pussy.
Right, facts.
H-Town, y'all. H-Town shit.
H-Town at his motherfucking finest, man. These niggas don't understand, man, that Houston is real player.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Houston ain't sweet by a motherfucking long shot.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit, you come on the motherfucking wrong corners in Houston if you want to and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you gonna end up with your ass in a body bag and your feet in the motherfucking now.
Yes, sir.
Shit.
It's treacherous out here, y'all.
Real motherfucking treacherous.
I'm gonna show you how treacherous it is. Nigga, they don't even play their own local artists out here on the radio station. That's how treacherous it is in this motherfucker.
Right. No, they don't. That's facts. Hey, I'm gonna give you a round of applause on this shit. I gotta give you a round of applause on this shit. No, they don't.
I'm just showing you how
they
treacherous it is. It's treacherous from the radio station on down, y'all.
They don't know who the fuck they local artist is.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, this shit fucked up, man. We tired
Yeah.
of this shit, man. Motherfuckers want to be portrayed gatekeepers and all that old bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But it's cool. It's cool.
No.
I know we just dry talking. I can pull up the YouTube and see anything you want to chime on, or you can tell me what you want to chime on. I look that motherfucker up, but keep on going with your message right now, because your message is really getting across to the motherfuckers.
Right. But you know what's crazy? I really want to know what the people think about LeBron James as a black person. As far as what I mean by that, saying, do y'all think he represent us? Like, do y'all think I mean, he has the perfect public persona. He represent us good on that, thank God. But I'm talking about, do y'all think he really represent us, or do you think he just the type of brother just fake? That's what I would like to know. You know, he could be a real nigga like Michael Jackson. Who knows? But I
Right.
like to know what people think about that. You know,
I
hey,
go ahead. I'm listening to you.
Michael Jordan got a lot of criticism when he was playing. So maybe that's how it go when you're on top, huh?
Yeah, they build you up and tear you down.
So no.
They build you up. They build you up and want to fucking tear you down, cuz.
Mm.
It's a goddamn shame, man.
Yeah, it is. Why don't you play that clip for the people can hear that Ray Daniels if
Hold
you
on, let me
want?
find it. Hold on, let me find it.
Yeah, show them
Let's see.
let them chime in and give people time to catch up. That boy Ray. Hey, that boy Ray. That boy Ray acting like Craig and Day.
Let's see. Hold on.
Yeah, people, we going through a winter storm right now. We trying to stay warm out here. Y'all should have seen these stoves, y'all. People, the news had the people panicking and shit. Excuse me, I don't even supposed to be saying that.
Nah, you good.
But news had the people all panicking, people. Crazy.
All right, you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Okay, you say Ray Daniels.
Ray Daniels.
Ray Daniels on LeBron James.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Hey, y'all. I ain't never seen a nigga eat on live.
Hold on. Ray Daniels cook LeBron James over. Is it the one that say Ray Daniels cooks LeBron James over Bronny and Lakers drama?
Yeah.
All right, I got
He
it.
was not lying. Now, my favorite part when we get to talk sports. Let's get into this drama
You can
in La
see
La
it?
Land. So,
Yeah.
we seen the bombshell report yesterday. Jeannie Buss is absolutely fed up and tired of LeBron. She does not want him there anymore, and she's been making it awkward for him. Also, a couple weeks ago, Rich Paul spoke on his podcast with Max Kellerman and talked about how the Lakers should trade Austin Reeves for Jaren Jackson Jr. of all players. I don't know Rich Paul about that one.
Rich
But-
Paul. Okay, go ahead.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on an agent speaking on what his client and the teammates should go about and do?
So let me just say this. I said on this show, Jordy, and you. I want to see if I can pull up. I said on this show about a year ago. I said LeBron James bringing his son into the NBA is going to be the thing that stains his legacy. Remember that, right? I said that. Now, pay attention to what's happening now. See, you got to understand something about white folks, right? No, not being funny. They like you. They'll like you. They like LeBron, but they want their gratitude. So they draft your son that they knew no one wanted to draft, right? For you, give him a max rookie deal for his place, guaranteed,
And force them into the rotation. Niggas playing.
and she goes, I just wanted a little bit of gratitude from him. I just don't think
Now,
he appreciate
this
that.
what going
Now
on
he
with
don't
one.
appreciate that now because that really was
Hold on.
nothing. I mean, that was really probably the most major thing they did for him.
Yeah.
Now you start looking at the other shit. He ain't even thank me for the Russell Westbrook thing.
You were the one that
Okay, what you say, cuz?
No, it's the one where it says the difference between Kobe Bryant and LeBron James.
Hey, this will say LeBron because it says Kobe was better because he had a dad.
Right.
You see it down there?
I can't see it, but that's the one then.
Matter of fact, his
Hold
age
on,
is
let
on
me-
TV.
Lakers, LeBron switched that up.
Kobe retired fan. I know people that like you can't find the games
many
no
different
more.
platforms,
Too
yeah.
many. They on like 8 different platforms.
Things care about.
Hey, people that care. Let me tell you something. If LeBron leaves, people that still care about the NBA. That's my point, bro. He's bigger than the league now. And now the league is small.
Okay, I get what you mean.
He nobody cares now. It's like LeBron is like he killed the league.
I agree. He's bigger than the league.
He killed it. And that's the thing you understand. I'm gonna go there now.
Nah, go there because I'm lost right now.
Okay,
gang.
here's the difference between LeBron James.
Your son looking at you crazy too.
I'm gonna say this. Here's the difference between LeBron James and Kobe Bryant. Because I like Kobe better. Kobe had a daddy. LeBron didn't. So when you have a father in the house, there are certain things that are put in you, right? When the George Floyd thing happened, you know, LeBron tweeted, y'all, why they don't like us? Nigga, they like you. They don't like us, nigga. What you talking? Like, that's pussy shit to me. Like, you supposed to be the strongest, biggest man. Lead us.
Wow.
Tell us, fuck them people. We the shit without the people. But you like, why they don't like us? He's his mom. He's a mama's boy.
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie. He saying some shit right now. And
Wow.
he actually telling the motherfucking truth. He right.
Wow.
He right. This nigga's not lying, man.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's keep it running. Hold on, let's keep it
Yeah,
running.
that's some good shit.
By the way, when I say this, this is no disrespect. Kobe Bryant was raised by his father. That's why he has that mentality. That's why he had that confidence. That's why he had that silent confidence. Only he missed those 3 free throws and everybody laughed at him.
He still walked off with his head on. He came back better.
He didn't say, I need to go play for another team.
Right.
That's a bitch move.
That is a
That's
bitch
not something.
move.
That's something that if you go talk to your dad about, he gonna say, you don't think you're great enough without Wade?
He right. That is a bitch move. That nigga telling that nigga on his motherfucking ass.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That nigga telling the truth. Yeah, that was a bitch move, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
And the times we seen him in Cleveland before he even went to Miami, that nigga gave up a lot of times, man. Like that nigga had a mental breakdown.
Well, they said Delonte West and his mama were getting busy, Nick.
That ain't got nothing to do with it, man. I mean,
Okay.
goddamn, mama, you want to be with me? If you want to be a motherfucker 304, that's your motherfucking business. Stay out my goddamn account in my pockets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga building a real live corporation.
Right. Right.
You mean to tell me, son, you don't think you could beat Wade? You need Wade to win? He wasn't raised with his dad. There's nothing against him. If his dad was in his life and his dad raised him, his dad would have said, do not give it to your son. Don't give it to him because I didn't give it to you. Make him earn it like I made you earn it. There's no father. There's no, like, that's why I love Shaq. Because Shaq had his father's like, that's why he's like, my kids ain't rich, I'm rich. Like, he's like, just like a man. That's what you love about him. LeBron is like, those my kids. And by the way, I love my kids like LeBron loves his kids. I ain't gonna even lie to you. But I wouldn't get him in the league. My little Raymond's learning how to produce. He got to figure that shit out himself. When he's ready, he'll come tell me he's ready. And then I'll help him, guide him. But I'm not going to call Jody Gersner at Universal and say, my son need a deal.
But isn't that the point? And I'm not trying to get too personal, but isn't that
Nah.
the point of being nepotism? Isn't that the point of you reaching the
A nigga skills gonna speak for itself. Shit, nigga skills gonna get him where he got to go.
Everybody don't get nepotism though. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I think LeBron really got a pass on a lot of this shit too, man. He
Right.
got a pass on a lot of this shit. So I don't know. But I'm feeling what Ray Daniels putting down right now. I ain't gonna need much lie to you.
Right. I mean,
heights you reach so you can put this nigga on if you want to?
I could give you opportunity. LeBron didn't give his son an opportunity. He gave his son a career. That's different.
Right.
An opportunity is like, yo, let him come for the tryout, see what he does.
Yeah.
A career is y'all like me here, right?
So I understand.
Draft him and I need a 4-year, like his deal gonna tell me how much y'all like me. And they did it. And they did it. And now they're like, yo, can we get a discount on your deal? And he like, no. Oh, nigga, you about to be traded. Watch what happened. Now Rich Paul is this. It's all, bro, this is all planned. We are seeing the divorce of LeBron James and the Lakers right now.
Straight up. Straight up. As matter of fact, I got something else that piqued my
AI can do incredible things.
that was good.
huh?
No, I'm saying that food was good. I'm full.
Good. The next thing, man, we into the rap world, man.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace to the late great Tupac Lasane Paris Crooks, better known as Tupac Shakur, aka Machiavelli the Don, man.
Machiavelli the Don.
You know, we always have these who killed Tupac conspiracy theory conversations. And a lot of people would trip out on a lot of shit that we go back and forth and even speak about the Tupac Shakur case. I'm gonna be honest, I always loved Suge Knight as the CEO. And I love Suge Knight more than Puffy as a CEO because Suge Knight might have did a lot of despicable shit, but he did represent black fucking power to the motherfucking powers that be. And I don't think a lot of people know who the powers that be in the music industry. But let's just say even these two names we'll even spit out here about even who I'm even talking about that could fit that criteria. Ted Fields, Jimmy Iovine. Those some very high power, prominent names in the music industry.
David Kierner.
Shit, that's a whole nother that's a whole nother realm of that shit, man. And you sent me something today, and reason why I'm getting on this right now because the shit came on next to play after we just seen the Ray Daniels and LeBron James conversation. Tupac cousin Jamala, she did another interview approximately 5 hours ago on the Art of Dialogue. And salute to Art, man. Art is from Houston, Texas, man. Art has been giving us some fucking real live content on this Tupac shit. And he transcended and gone into other little situations as far as different characters within the Tupac case and outside the Tupac case. And they giving us all these characters and pieces and players in the game of this shit, man. So from him to be from the city, man, we give him a major salute.
Salute.
Yeah, salute to the fucking Art of Dialogue, man. But this video right here, it says Tupac was mad arguing over the phone over his masters before Vegas. I never seen him that mad. What's your take on this shit?
My take on she never seen him that mad. That means it was some serious shit. That means shit. It was something serious. If she never seen him that mad, that means whatever it was, they either playing about his money or somebody fucked his honey.
Wow.
Right? I mean, it's only two things niggas get mad about, right? Money and honey.
Most definitely.
So,
Most definitely.
So what else could it be? So specify what she put. If people ain't tuned in, if y'all don't know, you might need to play it for they could get a feel, or you know.
All right. We're gonna run into some of his content. Let's check him out. Let's check him out on the Art of Dialogue. Let's see.
Okay.
Some real shit.
But this isn't. With Artlist's AI.
In this war for Tupac, man. Machiavelli the Don, man.
After watching the 50 Cent produce Diddy documentary,
Mala Lassane.
did it change
Tupac's
how you
first
view
cousin.
Suge's role at all? And people alleging that he was involved with Tupac's death?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Cuz,
Hey.
And how was that?
look how clean she, look at her.
Oh
Nigga,
yeah.
She decked out.
Right.
Now keep in mind what I be telling you about these people that's coming on. That's a part of either Tupac's life, a family member, or the Tupac estates. Check him out.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Right.
How was that? Okay, because let's go back to Keefe D, right? Let's go back to Keefe D, the brother I never heard of until after Pac died and he started opening up his mouth. And even at that time, never paid it no mind. We still sat still, remained quiet and still. And let the rumors talk. Let everybody just run off at their mouth. But then when this documentary came out, by the way, which was really a great job, the documentary itself was a great documentary, I must say. Now I'm looking at it and while watching it, it's a lot of, oh, snap, wow, word, oh, shit, yo, I'm bugging, like, wow, ooh, I'm putting 2 and 2 together. I'm putting the bits and pieces together, and it made me think. And then in retrospect, it made me think about the encounterment I had with Suge in the elevator.
Stop. How you feeling about some shit she's saying right now? Like, what's your take on this shit? Like,
I mean,
cause Reggie Wright Jr.
right.
They are gonna respond to all this shit.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
But if you hear my honest take on it, she kind of giving some more clarity to what really might have happened.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I don't know if you feel like that. I'm just vibing off of it, but
right.
I'm just saying, what you think?
No, let it play. Let it elaborate a little more.
Gotcha. Let's get into it.
Okay.
In Vegas, after Pac had the fight with Orlando Anderson, right? So I run into Suge. Pac had the fight with Orlando Anderson. He come upstairs to the hotel room. First of all, when we get to Vegas, right, he flipped on me. He like, yo, move. Because I'm thinking when we get to Vegas, we're going to turn up. It's going to be all lit. But once we get there, he turned on me. Like, nah, Moo, I don't want you coming out. You and Kadada stay in the hotel and so forth. So I'm feeling the way. I'm like, oh, shit, ain't this, like, how you going to bring us out here? Now we got to stay in our rooms. So I'm rebellious, right? So I'm being rebellious, right? So Suge's Pop comes in the room. He's talking about how he just knocked out some dude. I don't know who the dude is. I didn't know later that this is Orlando Anderson, the head of the Crip and all this crap. You know what I mean? So when Pop come in the room talking about it, I'm like, oh, word, say word, Pop. So he changed. That's when he changed from the orange button-up shirt that he had on, and he put on the green, like, basketball jersey type of shirt, right? So at this point, he's looking for the Outlaws. He don't know where they at. And he's telling me and Kadada to chill in the room. That, everybody, they outside, they wilding. It's Robert Wayne time. And again, showing his protection for us, he recommend that we stay in the room. But I came out the room anyway and ran into Suge. And when I ran into Suge in the elevator, he in there with his girl, right? So I'm like, yo, Suge, I know you heard how Pop knocked out homie. And as soon as, before I could say homie, Suge gave me the silent, he put the finger on his lips to silent me. So that already gave me like, oh, let me tone it down a notch. After watching the doc and looking back to that moment in the elevator, it makes me think now that that was probably a way of Suge trying to show or give some protection over me. You know what I'm saying? Because he's quietly letting me know that the wolves are outside. And I need to tone it down because I could come through the door loud and bold, you know what I mean? So that at that moment, after watching the doc, it made me think differently of Suge's position when I ran into him in the elevator.
I would say it's like having another producer in the room that knows exactly what your song needs. This is co-producer, the fastest way to find samples that fit your track. It lists.
How she elaborating on it for you right now? You still ain't feeling no way about it. You want to just let her run and see what she get to.
I mean, it's hard to say, man, for me, you know. I mean, she not really let me know why she felt a certain way towards Suge. Like, what gave you that general idea that something is off with Suge as far as you didn't trust him? Like, what did he do? Like, did he say something? You know, I mean, what? You know? So that's a thing, you know. You tell me, but you missing a certain detail. Like, I like to know, like, when somebody tell me something, I gotta know from 1 to 10. You can't go 1 and 5 and 8 with me. You can't skip no numbers. You see what I'm saying? So,
Facts.
yeah. So I don't know. She have to elaborate a little more with me about Suge, you know, as far as that, and then with them in the elevator, she getting hyped. I mean, yeah, that's right. Like, damn, why you even saying that in the elevator? Once Pac told you that, what you getting hyped for? It's already over with you. I mean, shit. I didn't understand it. I would have hushed her too, you know.
Big
But
facts. Big facts.
but yeah, nah. So I still ain't. You know, I don't really know what to say really on that. You know, right now. You know, because like I say, she gotta give me a little more detail. You know, on it. Yeah.
We were talking about it this morning, and I told you some shit that she said
Okay.
on the episode yesterday when she was saying that David Kenner and Suge had met in the desert out there in Vegas.
Okay.
And we never ever heard that part of it, right?
Right.
But then it kind of coincides with what Michael Moore said when he said who he heard on the radio.
Okay.
When they asked him who was that on the radio, when they said that the person was a male Caucasian, they said, hey, don't say nothing over the radios. And he distinctly said on Tupac assassination, I think part 3, that the voice sounded like the voice of David Kenner, the death row attorney.
Okay.
Right? Which is the same attorney that got Suge locked up for 9 years for nothing, for parole violation during that fight at MGM. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know,
I mean, but you know what I wanted to say though on that though, not on just what she said, but my thing is this case is how Tupac got killed in what 96?
the 06 to 16, 30 years later.
Right. And I remember when this shit happened, right? And they had all these police officers or whatever. They had I'm sorry, y'all. My words are I can't even think of certain words right now. But they had like they called like in when they the news and shit. They called in some type of shit. I can't think, y'all. I'm sorry right now. But when they called the shit in, they had it on news, and I seen them saying something like one of the detectives saying that yeah, we out here uh damn, I'm sorry, I can't even think of another word, y'all, right now. I think he was saying investigating. They was like investigating the people out there looking for witnesses or whatever, y'all. I'm still looking for that certain word. I can't think right now. But anyway, he's investigating and they were looking for witnesses. And anyway, he said nobody said or they didn't want to see nothing or nobody didn't hear nothing. So that was in 96 when they reported that, right? That they didn't have no witnesses, nobody didn't want to say nothing, nobody didn't want to see nothing. Now, why all of a sudden 20 or whatever how many years left, 30 years, people want to come out and say they was this and that and this and that. Man, where the fuck was y'all in 1996?
Real shit. Real
That's
shit.
what I like all these people that done came out that I didn't seen talking about Tupac come out the woodwork. Where was y'all when they were trying to investigate y'all? You know. That's
But
my
when you hear certain people talk about the shit, they always say, well, you know what? The people know what happened.
right.
No, the people don't know what happened. What happened?
Right.
But then I always gave you the interesting part that what if possibly and the people would think I'm fucking ludicrous for saying this shit.
Mm-hmm.
What if Tupac is still alive? With the confusion and the conspiracy, it's a big possibility that he made it out.
Okay, why you say that? Elaborate. Tell why you saying you think he could be alive. What give you that notion?
Because of the whole scene of the hospital shit. When
Okay.
people describe them that said that they described him when they really didn't see him.
Okay.
Nobody really physically seen Tupac, right?
Right.
His Aunt Gloria said that she don't know how her sister did it, and people was like, what did your sister do?
Okay.
She never elaborated on it, right?
Excuse me. Right. Okay.
Then I've heard T. Roo say when they went to the funeral, the mama had the tombstone in the back in her house.
Yeah, but we can't believe T. Roo, man. T. Roo will be talking. You feel me?
That's possible. I don't know, man. And then what do these people have to gain from lying about the shit? Because
shit, attention.
Because if you notice, Assata Shakur was on the run for 40, 50 years.
Okay.
Soon as she passed away, it was reported to the news that she was found dead in what country she was at?
Cuba.
How the fuck that news break? Who gave that information up?
They've been watching.
They know a lot more is what I'm elaborating
too. Right, alluding to.
Yeah.
I be knowing my words, y'all. Sometimes I be forgetting, like I get froze, y'all. So bear with me. If y'all know what I want to say, just say it in your mind for me, cause I can't hear you. You can't correct me.
It's all right. Hey, matter of fact, let's see what she say though. We gonna continue. I just want to get your take on this shit.
Okay.
Boom. We're gonna go.
Listens to your track
And to clarify what you're saying,
Like,
so you no longer thought
12
that
minutes
Suge,
into what she said.
had anything to do with Tupac's death. It kind of opened up another narrative, if you will, by Keefe D basically expressing his involvement in it and all of the other things that he was saying.
Yes, and not only that too, Delray, because you thinking of Suge, I'm thinking of Suge. Everybody else got different views and different perspectives, but my first thought was Suge because of the accountment that I had with him, and the elevator just showed me some, and then of course it was, you can't never not think if the government has something to do with this. You know what I'm saying? Did the government do this? Did they build the feud between East and West? You know what I mean? Did they use that to turn us against one another? So at this point, it's like, who can we trust? We don't know. So this is where you be still and be quiet and let the chips roll where they roll.
I find that also to be interesting because, like I said, this was something that the world never knew about Jamala. You run into Suge in the elevator after the Orlando Anderson fight. So take me back to Tupac's initial reaction. Y'all in the room, he come in the room, take it from there.
So Pop comes in the room. So of course he's like, yo, I just knocked out homie. And he's all his adrenaline is at 10, right? He's Mike Tyson just knocked out homie. So the energy is big, you know what I'm saying? So again, he come in the room and I'm like, oh snap, word, Pop, for real. And he says to me, why you always gotta say word? Like word, yo, word, right? So he had to make it clear to me that word means word, yo, word. I knocked homie out. You know what I mean? So I thought that was funny about Pac, yo, because he was like, why you always gotta say word, nigga, word.
I find that funny because it's an East Coast thing, right? It's a New York thing. Like it's like really, but it's just another way of saying really,
Right.
You know what I mean? So I find that interesting. So what is Kadada's like when Kadada, she's sitting there, right? What is her reaction? Is she nonchalant? Is she excited? Is she scared? Is she,
She's a little more nonchalant, she's not as boisterous as I am. And so the Kadada was more, quiet, laid back, and she's his fiance, so she's just being cordial to his excitement and everything, you know what I mean, and not trying to, she's just trying to be poised and collective for sure. Mm-hmm.
That's interesting you say that, because a lot of people, once again, see, look, Jamala, you doing a lot of clearing up. You're doing a lot of clearing up, okay. Because
yes,
you just said what a lot of people had doubted.
Mm-hmm.
So Kadada Jones, Quincy Jones's daughter, shout out to Kadada if she's listening. She was Tupac's fiance.
Yes. Yeah. Tupac plans was to marry Kadada that year. His plans was to buy the house because at that time they was just building up that area, Calabasas, Woodland Hills. They're kind of like right next door to each other. So they was building homes Pac had the house that they had just built, and they was building homes across the street, next door, and Pac plan was to buy the house across the street for his mother, the house next door for my mother. He wanted me to stay at the house where he's at in 4730 Azuzina Road, Calabasas, California. He wanted me there at that address, right? And you know, he had different projects coming up that he was working on. He wanted to start his own record company, record label. You know, he had other albums coming out that wasn't released yet. One of them was the Machiavelli album. If you think, that wasn't released till after Pac died. You know, he had the One Nation album that he was working on. Yeah, so many different projects that this brother had his hands on. You know what I mean?
Because you were close to him, did Tupac ever talk about wanting to leave Death Row or leaving Death Row, as you just mentioned that he was going to start his own record label and all of those things? Did he ever talk about that?
Yep. You want me to tell you a story?
Absolutely. That's what it's the art of dialogue.
I got a story. So
it's the art of dialogue.
So this could be a week or two prior to us going to Vegas, right? So we in the kitchen, and
this is why I stopped shopping on Amazon.
Oh
and
man,
you should too.
sorry,
Don't spend another dime on Amazon.
I know. I'll come here.
Pac is on the phone. I'm in the kitchen. Pac is in the kitchen, and the Outlaws. Everybody's scattered throughout the house, but Pac is on the phone, and this is what I seen with my own eyes. And Pac is going bananas, yo. He's wilding out. He's cussing out Death Row. Whoever, he didn't say, he just on the phone with somebody from Death Row Camp. And he's going bananas. And all I hear him saying and screaming out is his masters, his masters. Yo, my brother head was sweating. He had veins popping out his neck, his head. He was at 10. And at that moment, I was scared. You know why? Because I thought that death was coming to the house to knock us all out. You know what I mean? Because again, we're in California. We're around amongst people that we're not quite understanding their culture, their gang lifestyle and stuff. You know what I mean? Again, we're New Yorkers. I certainly don't understand it. So I was a little afraid, I must admit, and I thought that death was coming to the house to knock us all out, straight up.
And so when you see Tupac on the phone, had you ever seen him like that before?
No, not like that. Nope. Not like where his veins is popping out his neck and out his bald head. No. Not that angry. And that's what scared me, because of the anger, the rage that he was pouring out. You know what I mean? And it was like I was just standing there stiff. I didn't even want to walk past him while he's on the phone. It's like, let me just stand here until he get off the phone, because he was, like I said, he was at 10 and he was pissed off. And one of the main things that he was talking about was his masters. Straight up.
So basically, Tupac was talking about wanting his masters and getting his masters. And you said about a week, 2 weeks, that's consistent with what Yasmin talked about. Because Yasmin talked about the fact that when Tupac wanted to get his music and they were on the set of a movie and they wouldn't give him to him. And that's when he fired David Kenner and all of the other things because they wouldn't give. So that is consistent. Your firsthand view of what you saw is consistent with what Yasmin said, and Tupac was going to leave Death Row.
So And thank you for that confirmation. So now you can understand my observation when we did the pit stop, desert stop, and met with David Kenner on some secret code. And not Tupac met with David Kenner, Suge did. Suge got out the car to meet with David Kenner on that desert stop. Okay?
Wow. I think that's interesting. And you know why? Because at this particular time, unbeknownst to the world, and we know now that David Kenner was fired because y'all are going to Vegas, and this is September what, 6th?
This is September 7th, the day of the fight.
The day of the fight. Okay. So at that particular time, when you said that happened, then David Kenner was in all actuality fired and should have by then, all accounts, received the facts that Yasmin released. Yasmin released the facts showing that David Kenner was fired.
Yeah.
This is groundbreaking.
Okay.
This is groundbreaking because no, and putting those two together, nobody ever knew that. Nobody ever knew about the pit stop. In regards to that, didn't really know about the situation with Tupac talking on the phone. So I thank you for the clarification. And also Yasmin, when she released the facts, basically proving that Tupac was upset about the masters and began to fire the people that he didn't want around or in his environment anymore.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Wow. Whoa.
Groundbreaking.
Groundbreaking.
Outstanding. So outstanding. Yeah, yeah. You make me want to shout.
Man. Well, Cub, what you thinking, man?
Now, I always thought that Suge was already there in Vegas before Pac got there. I thought he didn't know that Pac wasn't coming at the last minute. You see how many stories then? Now all of a sudden Suge was there in the middle of the desert talking to David Kenner.
Before the hit?
Yeah, but that means Pac was right there, but we always heard that Pac and Suge wasn't together when Pac headed to Vegas, remember?
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
So basically what she confirming is that's not true.
They was together.
They was together. What's so weird is what people don't know is if y'all see that last video of Suge and Pac together, I guess they was on the Toss It Up video scene.
I can pull that up.
And y'all can see they laughing and giggling, but what y'all don't know, they wasn't getting along, y'all, because they just got back from New York with some controversy shit that Snoop has said on the Angie Martinez show, y'all.
Facts.
And also, the G-Way, Mudagoon pointed out that Pac wasn't wearing the Death Row chain to me one time. That he was now wearing
Euthanasia. So it's interesting to say he was leaving. We can go on and add that. We can go on and add that to the gumbo pot.
Okay.
He was leaving. A lot of them say he wasn't leaving. He was leaving. You always pointed that out to me too. See, I kind of used to be on the fence with that shit. Like,
right.
Was he going? Was he not going? I mean, nigga don't really know what was going on, man. Pac.
Right. We don't know.
man, Pac was like a used condom, man. He'll jump
Right.
on any dick, man. Whoever got the bag, man.
Right.
And
That was just how niggas was.
I can't knock him. No, I mean he went to a major label and a powerhouse of a conglomerate of a record label.
And he didn't want to go there. That's the catch. People don't know.
He knew what was to come with it. Most definitely.
The man was a Ruthless fan, y'all. That's where he really wanted to be before Easy died, y'all. He wanted to be with Ruthless. You know.
Wow. So like I was telling you, man,
Ruthless was the death row, y'all. Basically.
Yes, it was.
They was the founding record label that brought you the gangster shit.
Oh, so we seen, well, I told you about this. This was her first
Sound too low? Here's how to fix it. Open the sound pusher, instant volume boost up to 600%.
Right.
That one of my brothers had stolen one of Pac's guns out the house. So at this time, you know, it was a lot of my brothers, cousins, family members that was still, you know, engaging in the same bull crap that's been taking place for years, repeating the same patterns, you know. So it was a lot of us still going back and forth to jail, drug abusing and coming in and out of rehabs. So that pattern was continuing at that moment. And my brother, who is sober and a recovering addict right now, but at that time, he was getting high and he may have sold the gun out the house. But when Pac heard it, he was pissed off. He was tired of the fact that why we can't get our shit together, why we still going through this type of shit. You know what I mean? And he wanted to come to Atlanta to deal with that family situation. But Suge insisted that he deal with that family situation later, and let's continue to go to Vegas.
At that particular time.
Why you think that?
What?
When she said that Suge said you need to deal with that later. Then we find out later on that Pac had an obligation of community service that he had to serve.
Right.
That basically David Kenner set him up in. I mean, that's how I taking it.
I don't know why he said handle that later. Maybe he felt like, nigga, some guns. We can get some more guns. Maybe I'm thinking he thinking that. I mean, only Suge can answer that. See what I'm saying? Nobody. See, when they interview these cats, they never ask these type of questions. These some pivotal questions that can lead us to, you know, some answers.
Facts.
So, I mean, I don't know, man. You know, it's interesting, man. I can't wait to hear more of what she got to say when she drops some more of her interviews, or when Art drops some more of her interviews. So maybe we can get more of an understanding of what happened that year when Pac died, or what happened in Vegas. You know.
Right.
Simple.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna run and see what she say.
Okay, roll that bitch.
When you understand that Suge convinced him to do otherwise other than going to Atlanta to handle the situation about the gun, did you think that it was anything nefarious on Suge's part? Like, you know, come on, because there was some underlying thing going on.
Kadada, her observation was more enlightening, because like I may have mentioned before, I'm a little naive. I'm from New York. I don't really know the Cali, lifestyle or lingo or so forth, right? So again, Pac is Suge is assisting that Pac come to Vegas, right? He also was assisting that Pac did not need his bulletproof vest because Pac always traveled with his bulletproof vest. So Sugar's like, nah, Pac, you don't need the bulletproof vest. You don't need none of that. I got you. So meanwhile, while Suge is outside in his car with his, at the time, 4-year-old daughter, Kadada and I is sitting on the stoop, or I should say in front of the house, waiting on Pac and the Outlaws to get themselves together. I wasn't supposed to go. Pac didn't want me to go to Vegas. But Kadada did not want to be the only girl on the trip. So she convinced Pac to please allow me to go. At that time, my daughter, Imani, who was 4 years old at that time, did.
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie, I'm buzzing, but it's some crazy shit, nigga.
Shut it down, then.
I'm cool, nigga. I can run this bitch, nigga. I know what the fuck going on. Shit, I ain't doing no tripping.
That's why I ain't drink nothing, then. Shit.
I had to give me a beverage here, cause I got disturbed from that game earlier. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I seen it.
I so hate that shit, man. That was some fucking bullshit.
What you say? Cause the script.
The NFL ain't nothing but a fucking play. Shit, that's all the fuck it is.
It's the script writer.
Script writer, yeah. Roger Goodell, shit. That he is, shit. With his goddamn pen and fucking pad.
What you trying to call him? Vince Russo?
He worse than Vince Russo, shit.
Damn. That was worse than Vince Russo.
But this Pac shit is very interesting. Some shit that this Jamala's saying right now, man.
All right.
Jamala,
Jamala should have been came out with this fucking information fucking 30 years ago.
Man, if you look at Jamala, she look like nobody wanted to hear her ass, man. I'm just saying, look.
Yeah.
Shit.
Jamala, I mean, them motherfuckers all got strong genes, them parishes. What they call Lashuns.
Lassane Parish crooks.
Yeah, them crooks, boy. Pac took after the Garland family like a
Yes, he did, like he motherfucker.
He look like the crooks a little bit, but he took out the Garland, them crooks. All them motherfuckers look alike, boy. God damn. From Aunt Gloria on down.
Damn.
You know, I hate to say it like that, but y'all know what I'm saying. Shit.
It's a lot of shit.
Yeah, it's controversy, man. That shit sell. That's the thing. People don't know. Controversy sell, y'all.
It does.
People tell people tell us anything, y'all, just to get a view now. The view is like a dollar.
Like even this, man. Look, okay, let's look at this right quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Hey guys, did you know
Forget
some
it.
drivers are ditching their car insurance and they're doing this?
Please, come over here.
The arrest of Dwayne Keefe D. Davis for the murder of Tupac in September of 2023 has drawn a new wave of attention to his nephew, Orlando Baby Lane Anderson, who was always the prime suspect for Tupac's murder and who Keefe himself claimed pulled the trigger on the night that Tupac was fatally shot in Las Vegas in 1996.
I gave it to Dre, and Dre was like, no. And Lane's like, give it Bob too.
So Orlando shot across Dre?
He leaned over.
You hear that line, motherfucker?
What'd he do, cuz?
I was handing the gun to Dre. Dre say, no, no, no. He making all them little scary ass voices and shit.
Yeah,
No motherfucking well, Dre ain't saying no shit like that, man.
Big Dre,
man, they weren't even in the fucking car, man.
Hmm.
Cause the niggas wasn't in that car.
Where it was at, cuz? Where it was at?
Man, them niggas was in the hotel room.
Sure was. Doing something. Like a motherfucker. My boy Keefy. What they gonna do with Keefy, man? What they gonna do with him?
Keefy coming home.
What?
Keefy coming home. See, now this murder rap shit.
Okay.
On the window, we roll down the window.
Let's see.
I just want to let everybody know, you know what I'm saying? I didn't do it.
Orlando Anderson would meet his own violent end in a hail of bullets just a year and a half later, back home on the streets of Compton. This is the story of how that happened and how the murder of Tupac may have contributed to Baby Lane's own downfall. On the morning of May 29th, 1998, a little over a year and a half after the murder of Tupac, Orlando Anderson's great-grandmother, the matriarch of his and Keefe D's family, passed away at the age of 85. Just the day before, Keefe D's home had been raided by the FBI, and he and other members of his crew were arrested under the Continuing Criminal Enterprise statute, which is often used to pursue drug traffickers. So Keefe is in jail when his nephew meets his end that following day on May 29th. And that day, Keefe claims he talked to his nephew for the last time on the phone from jail, where Keefe warned him, "Be safe out there." Around 3 o'clock that afternoon, Anderson and his close friend Michael Lil Al Duro are at the well-known Compton burger stand called Mom's Burgers, sitting in a Chevy Blazer that may have belonged to Anderson's girlfriend or ex-girlfriend.
See, it sounds like they set this shit up too, really.
Right.
Like, I mean, come on, man. And then look who arrived at the scene.
Yeah, I see.
Hey, man. We're going to do a deep dive into a lot of this shit because we talk about it.
The deep dive. Make them drive.
Yeah, we're going to do a deep dive into this shit, man. Because the shit is wild, man.
Free Lil Al.
Free that boy Al, man. Lil Al, man. He a wild boy.
Al locked up for nothing, y'all.
Actually, you're right. He is.
Yeah. Free Lil Al.
Yeah, he locked up for nothing, cuz you're right.
Free Michael Duro.
Let's see.
They wrong for that shit. They is.
And across the street, because what exactly happened is kind of murky and changes depending on who's telling the story. One version of events cited just an unpaid debt. Another version claimed that he had discovered after leaving the scene of a deal that the product he had purchased was light, but was told by the sellers that he knew the rules and that once he left with the goods, the deal was done. And in yet another version, which is the one that I choose to believe, Anderson and/or his friend DeAndre Smith tried to sell a half kilo of cocaine to someone named Daniel, and the guy took off with it without paying, owing them $3,500. He may have also started going around town telling people that he'd ripped them off. And Daniel had supposedly been told that since then, the debt had doubled to $7,000. While sitting across the street from the car wash with Duro, Baby Lane allegedly spotted Daniel at the car wash. But unfortunately for everyone involved, he was accompanied by...
Now, I wanted to say this. I want to point this part out.
Okay.
He went over there and lost his life for that little money, right?
Right.
He made 60-something, 70, 80,000 from death row.
Shit, he need all his money. Every cent count, nigga. Every dollar count, nigga.
I feel you.
And guess what? Then you say, nigga, the lifestyle in Cali high, nigga. He need every dollar, nigga.
It's hot and it's ridiculous.
Nigga, the lifestyle, he gotta keep up, nigga.
But hell, but then think about your uncle, the drug plug.
Uncle locked up, nigga, remember?
Keefe was locked up at the time?
They just said it on there.
Oh, yeah, he was. You so fucking right.
That's what they just said.
He called from the cell.
Yeah, and told him to be careful. Yeah. Yeah, be safe out there.
Wow.
Right.
Well, where the other nigga was at?
Who?
Fink.
Fink was dead. Shit.
Interesting.
Fink either dead or in jail too. Shit, right?
Yeah. Interesting.
I would think. You know.
By the fearsome uncle and nephew duo of Michael and Jerry Stone, both alleged corner pocket Compton Crips. And OG Michael Stone is also known as Big Stone because he supposedly stood at 6'8" and weighed 300 pounds. And in Compton, it seemed everyone knew Orlando Anderson as the guy who shot Tupac. Even though DeAndre Smith had also tried taking credit for the famous murder, since Smith had allegedly been in the back seat with Anderson when the murder was committed, it was Orlando who had achieved legendary status in Compton over the famous murder. And in addition to the bad drug deal, I also wonder if the death that morning of Anderson's beloved great-grandmother may have also played a factor in what Lando did next. But Owl Duro also had a fearsome reputation in Compton. Here's Keefe's friend Terrence Brown talking about him with detectives.
So now, Michael, Owl.
That nigga in the apartment. That nigga in the apartment.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking.
Terrence Brown in an apartment like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know that part. Now that's something new I'm finding out.
That's T Brown, nigga.
That Bubba look.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Bubba look.
Oh, snitching ass nigga. These niggas telling, cuz niggas.
Bubba look put that dope on that spoon, nigga. Shit, he fine as shit up.
That Cali lifestyle, that Mac Dre.
That's all it is.
Yeah. That's bullshit.
Yeah, let's see what they
I'm
say.
about to play again.
Huh?
Yeah, start it.
Thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Because if you say people will try to kill him, people will be ducking from him.
Well, I know he's a killer.
So he can go on a killer can go where he want to go.
And in Keefe's book, he refers to Duro throughout simply as the Reaper. In another version of this story, Anderson first spotted the Stones when he was alone and then went and got Duro as backup. Regardless, Anderson and Duro pulled into the car wash and confronted the Stones and, assumedly, Daniel. Words were exchanged, guns were drawn. And of course, there are different versions of what happened next. In one version, Baby Lane and Owl tell the Stones that their beef is with Daniel, not with them. And in another version, Orlando Anderson convinced the Stones to lower their weapons or put them away, and then started shooting, still sitting behind the wheel of his Blazer, not realizing one of the Stones still had his gun at the ready. Whether or not that's how it went down, at the trial that followed in 1999, it was reportedly proven that Anderson fired the first shots, and then the Stones returned fire. All 4 people involved were reportedly hit. The only person left unscathed was, ironically, Daniel, the person the 2 Southside Crips had the issue with. Mortally wounded during the shooting, Orlando Anderson allegedly dropped his gun, but then Duro picked it up and also fired rounds at the Stones before Anderson and Duro sped away, with Anderson still behind the wheel. Keefe has claimed that Owl told him later that everybody at the car wash was shooting at them. Owl and Baby Lane's getaway didn't make it far. Anderson was seriously wounded and only made it a few blocks before coming to a stop in the bullet-riddled Blazer. The front tire was flat, and Anderson had been hit in the chest, and he told Al that he couldn't feel his legs. Al allegedly handed their gun to a nearby teenager and told them to get rid of it, or he ditched it himself behind Compton High School. Compton Police Lieutenant Reggie Wright Sr. and gang detectives Tim Brennan and Bobby Ladd were standing in the police station parking lot when they heard the gunshots just 6 blocks away. Racing to the scene, Wright Sr. was flagged down by Duro, who was standing in the middle of the street. He shouted, "Reg, they shot Lane." Wright put Owl in handcuffs, and it appeared to him that Anderson was already dead. In another version of this story, another Compton cop nicknamed Cameo asked Anderson, "Hey, did you kill Tupac?" as he was being pulled out of the Blazer. And in a response eerily similar to Tupac's last "fuck you" words to a bike cop in Las Vegas, Anderson supposedly responded, "Fuck you, Cameo." And if true, those were his last words. Baby Lane was rushed to Martin Luther King Jr. Drew Medical Center, nicknamed Killer King by Compton's residents, but they couldn't save him. Orlando Anderson, Tupac's alleged killer, was dead himself at the age of 23. It had barely been a year and a half since that night in Vegas. Detectives Tim Brennan and Bobby Ladd claim in their book,
man, it is so crazy how them niggas resemble each other.
Right.
Pac and Baby Lane. But they knew each other real good, because I really do believe that.
Right.
And I also do believe Baby Lane told Tupac, that nigga from Bad Boy is here to do something to you.
Right. It could be true.
Hold on, let me find T. Rue right quick. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Let me find Timmy Rue right quick. Let me.
Okay.
Let me cook right quick.
Okay. Oh, shit.
You tired?
Now my damn head itch, man. I need to get this shit retwisted.
Uh-oh.
I got to Tuesday, damn. Cause she told me I can't wash it yet. Damn.
All right, look here.
They don't know for sure. Cause only motherfuckers know is the motherfuckers was there. You know what I mean? Ain't like them niggas. GPD basically. His whole homies out. Yeah. He snitched the whole thing. Nobody really know who was playing. They said that nigga was over there in the south, fucking. You was from the south? But like I said. But that's too much of a coincidence for that to happen in the hotel and then come right back. Right. And then it come out there, Sean Combs, Puffy Combs. Right, nigga. Right. There ain't no coincidences on earth like that. I'm surprised that nigga ain't in jail right now. On some real shit. On some real shit. Them niggas put that shit out. I'm surprised Puff ain't in jail. On some real shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they lined it all up. I mean, all these niggas run around here trying to claim some type of hood out of LA, Compton, Long Beach. Yeah. From out of state. Yeah, and they never set foot. You know what I'm saying? I had to get at my homies fucked up. Call themselves saying Lil Wayne from the hood. Hey, nigga, they don't work like that. Because he a rapper and y'all really famous, he could just claim this one. Nah. And we homies. Why the fuck you gonna not bring a nigga to the hood if he claiming this motherfucker, nigga? Right. Got it tatted on him and everything. So we got into it at my nephew wedding. I wasn't playing. I told him on site, nigga, wherever I see him. Well, basically, it was a beef between some mob shit and Southside shit. Right, and he was in Tupac. Well, this like, in real reality, it's like, walk around the corner, see the shit and get in it. Yeah, that type of shit, get niggas killed. You fucking niggas in Compton. Because when you Compton gon' ride, you can't take, credit from nobody. You gotta, you gotta expect this. In Compton, Everybody trying to be a gangster. Right. So be ready.
But say everybody in Compton trying to be a gangster. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what happened. Yeah, we froze, y'all. I don't know. G went off air, y'all. I'm still here, G-Way. Head itching, though. I got locks, y'all, so it's like my second month now. I need to wash it. She said I can't wash it yet. She tripping. I need to wash my hair, man. That shit itch.